Go.
Okay, today we are here for my career path speech, and before we start, Mike's going to pan the room to show that I have my 7 participants. And today is where I talk about what I hope my career path will be for the education that I'm going to school for. My first major was, I got a certificate of completion in medical coding and patient account specialist. And then I decided I didn't like coding, so I have changed my major to be an administrative specialist, or administrative management. The unemployment rate, according to the Bureau of Labor and Industries, is, in the state of Washington, the overall state unemployment rate is 9.1%. Specifically in the Seattle area, it is 8.7%, which means we're a little more flexible here than we are around the state. The problem is that means one out of 10 people are going for the same job that I am, if I'm to look to change my career. On salary.com, there are I looked up 3 different jobs that could possibly fit the administrative, and then the administrative combined with the medical. The average median for an administrative manager is about $75,000. To have just an administrative assistant is about $41,000, whereas a bilingual administrative assistant, if I wanted to pull in my Spanish, would be $40,000, which to me was a little surprising because I figured if you got a second language, you might be worth a little bit more, but apparently not. The other companies that I've looked at to compare with what I have here at Grubb & Ellis to possibly going to another larger corporation, per se the Boeing company, I wanted to see what the differences were. Obviously, I can't discuss salary because you guys are all my coworkers and that's against company policy. And the Boeing jobs didn't list salary, so I'm not exactly sure where they fit in. But when I worked at Boeing 25 years ago, I was making $12 an hour, which at that time was a substantial amount of money. Boeing is a large corporation that has 170,000 employees worldwide, according to their website. They have people, I think it was almost 100,000 of those people have degrees, higher education, whereas 27,000 of those people have specialty degrees. So education and that little word degree is becoming a big factor in the market. I also wanted to check, because at Grubb & Ellis, I can also use my education here, as I've shown with my Excel, the PowerPoint, the SharePoint, most of the Microsoft programs are applicable to what I do on a daily basis. At Boeing, I wanted to compare benefits, because benefits is pretty much where it's at. I found that both companies have medical, dental, vision, short-term, long-term disability, flexible spending accounts, the accidental death and dismemberment. And the only difference between Microsoft and Boeing that I could see, or I mean not Microsoft, Grubb & Ellis, I do work on the Microsoft campus, is that the days off are the same, your holidays. Boeing you get 12, which include the 5 days at Christmas. Grubb & Ellis we get the 11, but we get 3 bonus days because of the Microsoft contract. As far as vacation days, it's pretty much the same thing. You accrue at each paycheck, and it works out to about the same 2 weeks per your first year, and so on and so on. The question is, where do I go? What do I want to do? I don't know. I mean, I'm comfortable where I am here, and it seems, Grubb & Ellis only has like 5,700 employees nationwide. Boeing has 170,000 employees. Grubb & Ellis deals with real estate, which is, in today's economy, fluctuating. Boeing just received a huge contract from the military for the tankers. Job security and an unknown, because the tanker contract's going to go for 40 years. So I guess, in summary, I guess I'll have to wait and see until I receive my degree, because there are a lot of options out there and things that I would need to weigh. You know, I'd really have to think about it. I'm pretty comfortable here at Grubb & Ellis, but who knows what's on the outside? Who knows what tomorrow's going to bring? So you've got the unemployment rate, which, you know, there's 1 in 10. You know, I'm fortunate enough to have a job. And so I guess that's where I'm at. You know, Boeing has a lot to offer. Grubb & Ellis doesn't treat me so bad. So I guess we'll just wait and see. Thank you very much.